Okay, that's good. Hey everybody, I'm Phil. You know, as often as we talk to the amazing runners in these marathons, and we're like, don't worry, you're gonna do great, like, don't be nervous. I have been so nervous all day because it's such a different vibe, but I'm so excited to be showing off these maps for you today. I'll be doing an Expert Plus game song showcase, so this is based around games in the schedule or related things to games on the schedule, because the modding community has come together and created so many incredible maps that we want to highlight a bunch of them. And you know, they make the things that they want. So we found some really cool stuff to show off. I'm joined by my lovely commentators, Mr. Bird650, Mr. BobbyBurm. Hi, you all.
Hello.
Hey. They're here to just, you know, hang along and fill in when I'm like, I need to focus. So for those who've never seen Beat Saber, it's a rhythm game. We're gonna get into it. I'll start a song and then we are gonna like kind of tell you about how the game works for those who are new. And then I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for raising $100,000 so far for Docs Without Borders. Let's go. Incredible. Because that also means I get to show off one of the coolest new things that the Beat Saber modding community has come together and created. It's called Vivify, and these maps, it's basically an extra type of mod. It's so cool. We'll explain that when we get to it, but I cannot wait to show that off. So we're gonna go up in difficulty here, and just feel free to like bop along and have fun, listen to the music, and hopefully, you know, put on a good show. So I don't wanna waste any time, so let's get into it. If we're all set, I guess we should count down. Boys, do you want to count down for me?
Sure. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. You're set up and ready to go? Ready to click?
Yeah, our first song will be some lovely Majora's Mask. We've got a remix of Stone Tower Temple.
All right.
I know.
Are we ready to count down
So
from
excited.
5, everyone? Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
All right. So let's talk about how Beat Saber works as we're listening to this good music. So you can see I'm gonna be hitting blocks with my sabers. I've got blue and red sabers. I'm gonna get distracted immediately. But we have these blocks that come at you. You have matching sabers to the blocks that you're supposed to be hitting with arrows facing those correct directions. Occasionally you'll see things like these red walls, and those walls will be things that you need to avoid with your headset. And occasionally you'll also see some spiky bombs, and those you need to avoid with your sabers. Now these are gonna be like coordinated with the music. If you see any dots, you wanna swipe through those, don't poke them. They're just like hit them in any direction. So this game is all about like pattern recognition and muscle memory. Boys, do you wanna fill in with things that I'm not thinking about right now?
Yeah, one thing I'll say right off the bat is you'll notice on the screen, you'll see in the top left corner, we have a first-person view. That's what Fu is actually seeing on the screen when she is playing. On that right-hand side, we have an alternate reality. We have a green screen surrounding her, so it looks like she's actually standing on the platform.
Alternate reality, I'm in a different universe.
Yeah. Different universe.
Exactly. And one thing to note about these expert difficulty songs, these Expert Plus, is that it's so quick to take away from your health bar. You do have a health bar there. If that hits 0, you fail the song, obviously.
What are the difficulties, boys?
Oh, yes. So, well, first off, with the strength of difficulty here, missing a quick section, like if your arm is off rhythm, if it is doing the wrong thing from what the block is mentioning or having you do, your health bar goes down so fast, and so you have to be locked in for the entire song. The difficulties for this game, obviously, they have easy, normal, hard, expert, expert plus, but the range of difficulty on Expert Plus is ridiculous. The community kind of has like a voted rating system from like 1 to 10 stars on difficulty.
It's like 1 to 14.
1 to 14, yeah, 1 to 14. And so the range, like the difference between like a 7 and like an 8.5 is insane. So we'll see the difficulty ramp up throughout the songs here. And already I can't even follow this. This is very impressive to have her talk over this and commentate over this, because I was already lost and still am.
Well, you both are Beat Saber players yourself.
Yes,
definitely had time with this
absolutely,
but not this level of Beat Saber. Like this.
Yes.
Do we feel like GDQ Greg is a good emote to dance to for the chat?
I think so.
100%.
It has a little like wave to it. I like it a lot.
Let's do it. There you go. There's some bombs and walls as an example to move away from. Just things you learn to avoid.
Absolutely, and those bombs, you don't actually have to like move away physically with your headset. You actually just need to make sure you're not going to hit them with your sabers. That will almost immediately take you out of the game on a mode like this. So you really want to avoid those with your sabers.
Yeah, and same goes for walls too. That's where you have to have your headset out of the way. If you hit a wall with your headset, your health bar drains like so fast. It's immediate.
There are exceptions, mostly that in the next map, well, whoop, I gotta pay attention. In the next map, we'll be doing a map that the mapper decided to put in walls as a means of decoration rather than avoidance. So you'll see what I mean in a minute and a half. Very cool. I'm so excited for the Majora's Mask run coming up. It's gonna be incredible.
I have no idea how you talk over this, frankly.
Yeah.
It is, like, having a conversation over playing this game is the silliest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah. I'm not even playing. I'm supposed to be talking over this, and I'm just staring at the notes like, okay, wait, what direction was that? Where are we?
Oh, such a cool segment.
That's a good use of the walls there, yeah. So just great song, by the way. We just can't stop bopping over here.
You are absolutely required to be, moving around in your chair, stand up, do a little dance while these songs are happening. You're required to.
Quack, how are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm doing great. Do you have a second?
Sure.
I have $500 here from Char Bunny. Who says, Foo, I'm so excited you're getting a chance to show off these incredible tracks on stage, less than 3. You're amazing and wonderful, and I'm so happy for you putting this towards Sekiro.
Let's go. Thank you, Char. Oh my gosh. She's the best. All right, you all like some Stone Tower Temple? Pretty fun, right?
Give it up, audience. That was a fantastic first showcase.
All right, so this is, this and the next one are what I would consider kind of the easiest that you're gonna see today. I'm gonna get a sip of water, and while I'm getting ready to go into the next one, I wanna make sure that I credit the mappers each time. Amuga, incredible job. Quack, can we get another donation while I'm drinking water?
Absolutely. I have $250 here from Ultruin, who just says, Beat Saber hype.
Awesome, thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna get into a bloody beginning. This is a Castlevania song. So we've got a couple of Castlevania games coming up this week. So excited. I get to host for one of them, so it's gonna be in Quack's position. It's gonna be incredible. Now this is the one that I'm talking about. We're gonna get right into it. That has some cool maps. So you'll see that I don't need to avoid these. There's no reason to. Also, the block colors are gonna be different color, like they are different colors. We have gray and blue, or a light blue. This map is definitely made for the aesthetic appeal and something that the community did a little bit earlier on before we had some more intense modifications in the game. But it's still a really beautiful map and very fun to play through. Yeah. I'm like, what else are we missing? We talked about our health, their scoring, global leaderboards. We'll talk about ranked maps a little bit more since we will be doing one of those. And when I say ranked, I mean community ranked. So you'll see some really cool wall things happening here.
I love the walls in this section. They're so cool looking.
Oh, yeah.
It gets better.
This is a good one to be watching the first person as well, because you get two different experiences. You see exactly what Fu's seeing compared to just the third person view. It's like two whole different experiences.
It's also a very wide map.
Yeah.
Candelabras!
So cool.
Get some hearts back. Ooh. And the whip.
See, that is just so cool. What people can do in this game is amazing.
It's incredible.
I'm excited to see, like, obviously the difficulty ramp up and everything, but I'm also really excited to see the Vivify stuff later on.
It's so cool.
If you enjoy this, you're gonna love it later, trust me.
I think one of the coolest things about this view that you're seeing right now is the fact that I can't decide which view to look at. Like,
yes.
I don't know which is more entertaining, the left side or the right side, the first person or the third person view.
Yeah.
They're both equally awesome. And one thing I did want to point out again about just generally in Beat Saber, if you get off with your arm motion and you're in the opposite place, it is so easy to just like get fully off for the next just sequence, and it gets really, really difficult to recover.
Yes.
So the main thing, if you need to recover, you really just need to like almost hold still in a lot of ways, because you won't need to like recover where you're at. It's a really interesting mechanic. It's like it's almost like
gamer
strumming.
stance right now.
No, stance up.
You definitely have to be really focused if you get off track there for sure, because the blocks tend to alternate. You know, if one goes down, the next one's probably going up. If you swing the wrong direction in a fast part like that, you're done for. I guess it's good to bring up that like scoring for this as well. One of the things to keep in mind is like, I believe it's the accuracy of your swing and the like intensity of it as well, like how fast you swing through the block. If it's a good complete cut like that, you score better depending on those factors there.
It's interesting too, because it gets harder over time. You'll know, like we have like a note speed, so like literally like the intensity in which like the blocks are coming towards you. So on easier modes, when you're first learning the game, the blocks approach you very slowly. As you're getting more into expert mode, they begin to like approach you very, very fast, and so it gets more and more difficult to get those efficient swings. Therefore, harder to get a high score at the higher levels.
Yes.
Nice job.
Thanks. Yeah, scoring is basically you get, if you swipe through the right block with the right saber, you get a base score, I think of something around 70 points, and then you can get up to 115 based on your accuracy and strength. So that's how that works more specifically. Okay, the next one we have is a Final Fantasy song. It's very cool. I'm so excited for Final Fantasy 9. Quack, hit us with a donation.
Absolutely. I wanted to let everyone know that we are climbing ever higher on that extra inner bosses incentive for Sekiro. We are just shy of $15,000 raised already. We need to meet that by, yeah, absolutely. We need to meet that by the end of the Sekiro run. We've got a mountain to climb, but I know you can do it. And to help you out, you can now donate directly to charity through our Twitch channel with the extension on Twitch. You can choose the Support Games Done Quick option to subscribe to the channel, which helps our content, or otherwise you can donate to charity and authorize that extension to select those incentives for you.
That's right, very cool. Thank you so much, Quack. Okay, so another thing is, we have sometimes there's like custom difficulties here. Quick thank you to Black Blazon for the map here. The next one is Joe Tastic, who's a regular mapper for the Beat Saber community. You'll notice that I'm basically doing no bass songs in the game. These are all community-made maps, and they're all based on, again, like games or inspired by games related to the schedule. So let's get into some Final Fantasy. How about that? So fun. This is a great map. So we have the combat theme here. More change in color.
Yeah, we have looks like green for the left saber and blue for the right.
Yes.
One of my favorite color combos. It's so pretty.
It's so good. And see, already you can tell the intensity has picked up. There's a bunch of random mines coming through that Fu has to avoid throughout this. I'm already lost.
There we go.
Nice. I think one of my favorite combinations to hit in this game is when you're swiping one saber down and your other one is going upwards, like where you do like the back and forth. Those are some of my favorite, like something like what exactly just happened. Like the sideways crossing is so fun.
I also like these back and forth patterns on the bottom.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think
it's a lot of ups and downs or lefts and rights. It should feel very fluid with your hands going back and forth. That's how you know it's like a good map, basically.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite patterns to go through is the ones that like you swipe both hands to like the bottom right and you move your head to the left. So it's like you're kind of swaying back and forth. Yes, yeah. You have like a wall to avoid one side, but you're swaying that way. It's awesome. The things you can do in this game, super, super fun. Also, the fact that she can do all of this here while having like a casual conversation with us or filling in what we miss in, I can't fathom it.
Practice.
Lots and lots of practice.
A few of these songs, by the way, are pretty new because it was a lot of experimentation with finding things that would fit well with this showcase based on things that are in the schedule. So some of them are going to be more recent maps that I've only had so much time to work with. So let's hope that we do well there. Wait, We beat it!
This part slaps.
I was gonna say, this looks tricky.
This is kind of what you reminded me of before, where you're saying like going to side, dodging, doing the other side, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Can get a little tricky, yeah. Nice such a good cover!
That's really good.
Nervous energy still. Alrighty, Joe-tastic is a very good mapper. These are so much fun. We're gonna get to some Mario next, but Quack, give us another donation in the meantime.
Absolutely, the love for you keeps pouring in. I have $25 here from Ms. Rockin' Tooth, who says, so excited to see you do this showcase. Cheering you on from the crowd, friend. Wee woo.
Wee woo. Incredible. You want to do one more?
Absolutely. I have $50 here from Jish, who says, hi, Foo. It's always so incredible to watch you play this game, and even cooler to watch at SGDQ. Keep being awesome always. Love ya.
Let's go. Thank you so much. Let's go. And supporting Doctors Without Borders at the same time. Thank you so much. And also, happy BTW made this map. We're going to pick up on the energy. You'll see it continue to rise as we go along. This is a high energy map. It's really, really fun.
Oh my gosh. Lots of crossovers here, lots of spinning, as you're noting here, like a lot of circles that Foo's gonna be doing with her arms.
Yeah.
That is like one of the natural motions I feel like you pick up once you get to higher levels, is that you'll see a lot of notes come at you, but it comes with like a circular motion of the arms, right? You're doing this kind of like weird wax on, wax off kind of movement with your arms.
The other thing I was gonna mention about this game, just in general, and with like a high energy map like this, like you kind of get out of it what you put into it. So in a lot of ways, like I will treat this game, if I'm sitting for a long time, I will stand up and really get into it. Similar to like something like this, where you're moving around a bunch, treating it like a workout, like really getting in like all the full motion, range of motion.
Right.
Can't really talk during this one.
No, please, you focus. You're good. I gotta say, I love the light show we get in the background too with the music. It just feels like you're at a concert as well. Like it's just super cool.
This is a very tall map, and I'm very short, so it's.
I was gonna say there's a lot of vertical stacked blocks on this map. I kind of forgot there's a lot of like verticality in it.
Yep.
There was a triple block.
Yeah.
Wait till we get to the Poodle map in the Vivify.
I've heard stories.
Imagine like 40 blocks in a row.
Yeah, and that's a situation too where if you miss something like that with that many blocks,
you instantly fail.
Yeah, you're done. It's over.
It's actually a requirement.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm still switching too between third person and
I know.
first person.
It's so fun to watch both.
Yeah, if you watch the third person, right, it's like, okay, this is intense. This is, you get the whole view. And then you see first person and you're like, oh my God. This is so much going on right now.
I know. One other thing I was going to note, by the way, in case you didn't note some of these little technical things that you are seeing on the screen, you'll see right by Foo's head in the third person view, you're seeing that it says combo. That is naturally like how many notes that Foo is hitting in a row. If it goes back to 0, she will have missed one. And so you can kind of keep track about how she's doing over time.
No, don't keep track.
No, okay, or don't, that's fine.
So don't listen to a word that he just said.
Don't listen to any of that. If it goes to 0, start cheering.
You know who we should listen to? We should listen to Quack. It's donation time.
You've absolutely got it. I've got $10 here from Kiros, who says, I see rhythm game, I donate during rhythm game. That's just the rules. Good luck, Foo.
Thank you. Let's get another one.
I've also got $50 here from Trainer1232, who says, so excited to see Foo do these songs live and in person. You got this, Foo. I'd put a pun, but can't think of one.
Oh, good. That's actually good for me.
You're safe for now.
Safe for now, exactly. I know it's funny doing this in person because those who can see over here in this green screen area, hello, just probably see me wailing.
Yeah.
It's just standing in like elbows and wrists. It's very funny.
Did we call it the mapper for that one?
I did.
Okay, cool. Just
We're going to Amir now. Okay. This is a nostalgic play for those who were really excited when Doom and Animal Crossing came out at the same time. I'm gonna let it mostly play, but such a fun hybrid. To celebrate Doom the Dark Ages being on the schedule for our second submission. Also, great song to dance to.
Get your Gregs out.
So cute, right? I have to.
I was gonna say, I love the contrast and energy.
Fun to give it a rod.
Yeah.
It's like ripping and tearing, you know.
And like you said before, with the energy here, it's so fun to watch the screen and see what's going on, and then look over at the green screen area and just see Foo swiping at nothing, and it's the funniest thing.
All right, Doom guy.
I think one of the trickiest set of blocks as well in this game is whenever you have two blocks coming at you at the same time and then last minute they swap sides.
Oh, yeah.
I can never adjust for
It's
that.
so tricky.
Yeah.
It's purposefully, intentionally just wildly difficult just to make you angry.
Right, yeah. You're like, why would you do that? You know?
Some really good cross sections there. Go
Yeah.
back and forth, making like an X kind of shape as well.
Prepare for awkward laughter. All right, who's excited for Doom?
Nice.
Oh, so fun. Quack, it's your time.
You know it. We are climbing ever higher on that Sekiro incentive. We have crossed $16,000 raised out of 40K. Yeah,
Awesome.
let's go. I have, to that very end, I have $50 here from Shira Samaniego, who says, I love Beat Saber, also love supporting Doctors Without Borders. Thank you so
Yay.
much.
Amazing, let's go. Also, okay, how much time do we have left for that Sekiro incentive?
We have until the end of the Sekiro run in order to meet
Okay.
it. So we are making excellent progress, but Twitch chat, you can't let up. You don't want to miss it.
Keep it up. Make sure to put that incentive, or if you're using the Twitch charity tool, I'm not trying to do your job. I'm just excited about it. There's an extension for that. It's great. All right, well, let's get into some Pokemon. So excited for the Sword and Shield run and X and Y. It's amazing. I couldn't find a map that fit those exactly. However, I did find from Black 2 and White 2 the Battle Champion Iris song. It's a good song.
Great song.
Very peppy. We're going to keep getting a little bit faster. By the next one, you're going to be like, nah, that's pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
All right, so just a quick thing to note. Look at how fast to that top left corner that things are approaching now. It is very gross. This is equivalent of like Expert Plus and harder now. I mean, everything is Expert Plus, but you know, it's just getting harder and harder versions of Expert Plus is the best way I can word it to you. But yeah, I love just like the quick motions. It's getting faster and faster. More and more notes usually in the screen at the more choral parts of the songs. It's just fantastic.
Right. I also guarantee you that like most people in this room, when you said, oh, it's now going to start getting a little faster, everyone's like, what do you mean now? Such a good song too.
It's a great song.
It's a bop.
I have to admit though, I've never played this gen of Pokemon. I need to get on it. Black and White, Black 2, White 2.
I know.
Honestly, same, and this song makes me want to play.
Yeah. I was a big Gen 3 guy myself.
Okay, gotcha. It's the best gen.
That might be a hot take, but I would agree
Is
with
it
you.
a hot take?
I would agree with you. I think Gen 3.
Okay.
Is my favorite personally, but I don't know.
That's why I like Fire Red, Leaf Green.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it's kind of tangential to the game, but it does mean a lot. Where like a game's soundtrack can really change everything, right? And so it's games like Beat Saber. I will literally discover games that I find in Beat Saber to go play that game, or like a different album that I really liked, or something like
Yeah, if someone recommends like a song from a video game, I will do a deep dive into it and be like, oh, maybe I should play this or something. You know, it's a great way to find games.
That's true. And there's so many more amazing songs than I have time to play today. It's hard to pick.
You're just breaking off these crazy combos while having a casual conversation again. I can't. I don't get it.
That's the first time you said that.
I just can't get it. I don't understand.
I will also say, if you enjoy this layout of how this is being performed right now, Foo has a very similar layout at home. So if you enjoy this kind of layout and the first person and third person, like mixed reality kind of view, you should definitely go check out Foo's channel as well for more of this on the regular.
My first instinct was to do my meme where I'm like, I don't stream. What a hilariously upbeat song to do when you're fighting a champion that's probably very difficult.
Reminds me a little bit of like the Scarlet Violet theme, where it's is it Scarlet Violet? Where like the
I think it is from. It's either that one or Sword and Shield, but I think it's Scarlet Violet.
I think it is Scarlet Violet.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Sword and Shield.
Oh gosh,
I don't think it's Sword and Shield.
Because that's when the like chanting kind of.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. It is.
Yeah. I think it's Sword and Shield. Yeah. I can't wait for everyone in the chat to be like, these guys don't know Pokemon. What are we doing here?
It's okay. We'll get educated because we get to see the run.
Right. There you go.
All right. Pokemon Champion Iris. Not bad so far. You ready for things to get a little quicker?
All right.
We've got... So we have 3 songs left on the regular part of the showcase, and then we're going to be swapping to the incentive. So these are going to be like by far the fastest and most difficult songs. Oh, by the way, thank you to Coco Poco for the awesome map. So next we're going to have one by Rashed and Yabye, I believe. So that's going to be really cool. But Quack, first to you.
Yeah, before we increase the tempo, I have $50 here from Bewitched Pixels, who says, "Hi, Foo, cheering you on from home with Mochi and Small Cat watching. You worked so hard practicing, and it's awesome to see you killing it at SGDQ. We love to see it, and donate to MSF's great work, because guess what? My new job matches donations."
Oh, there we go.
Very smart to look that up.
We love to see that, and we love to see that support for Doctors Without Borders.
Let's go. Pix is our housemate, and she's incredible and one of my best friends. Thank you. All right, let's go into some Kirby. Kirby's quick. All right, Kirby time. I definitely wanted to feature a Kirby song because of the energy that a lot of Kirby soundtracks have. So you'll see that the notes per second is probably a little higher because the note jump speed is higher.
That note jump speed being how fast those notes. Again, the best example of this I can give you is if you look in that small top left corner. That's how, the speed and intensity in which the blocks are approaching you. And so that's that note jump speed. And then also the volume of blocks within that speed is, obviously parallel to that. So both the speed and the volume of blocks all at once makes it harder and harder.
Was it this song, Bobby, that you were like, I just want to hum to this tune?
Yes, it was.
Or Mario, too.
Now, Bobby, I got to ask you, because you play this as well. Do you ever get intimidated by the walls that are on the side that you'll never hit? Because, there's all these walls that come in from the sides, and do you ever feel like claustrophobic during it, or
I feel like you kind of get used to them over time in a way. It
Right.
sounds so strange, but like I feel like they're almost there as a distraction in a lot of ways.
Like, oh, I'm gonna get you. You know?
I'm gonna get you. Oh, Greg is gonna get you. No, yeah, they're almost there as a distraction, right?
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
really just to make sure that you're like moving in the way that the game wants you to. It's almost like a guardrail and like a skill check in a way.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh too hard. I'm gonna miss it. That's my only fear with you as commentators. You're very funny.
Pop up behind you.
This one tests a lot of like endurance. You feel this in your shoulders a lot, I would say.
It's a lot of up and down, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't really give you much of a break. This is also a newer one that I found, so I'm still kind of learning it, but.
Well, and like a classic Beat Saber thing is like, you know, it gets really, really intense during the chorus. And, you know, usually the map makers give you like somewhat of a reprieve in the down sections with like in the verses and everything. But like some of these maps, as you're noting, it's just constant go, go, go the entire time.
Yeah, I haven't seen one moment of downtime there.
Nope.
Aside from like,
Nope.
aside from like half a second when there's a bunch of bombs at the bottom of the screen. It's like, okay.
My shoulders.
This is such a good remix.
It's so good. That's also another thing I was going to say is like if you're enjoying these songs and you have a headset that you can try some of these out, go try them out. Go find some of the maps. If you missed any of the names of them, you can go back and in the VOD and go back and check them out and try them out for yourself and come back and let us know how you did. You know, all of these are, you know, community showcases, right? So it's meant to be shared. Nice job. Consistently hitting S's, by the way.
Yeah, there hasn't been
Wow.
anything less than that so far. That
Fantastic.
is.
The last song will be an A. But that's okay. Quack, can I have a moment to have some water, please? Can you
But
help
of
me?
course, how
All right.
about some love from a fellow? $50 here from Jadelyn, who says,
Aww.
yeah, Jadelyn says, Fu, you are such an inspiration, and I'm honored and humbled to call you my friend. All the love to you as you keep climbing higher and higher.
Love you too.
Aww.
And same to you, girls, seriously. It's been such a pleasure having you on the team for now our second event. Jadelyn's been doing incredible. How was she during hosting today for this opening segment we had? She was an incredible game show host.
That's a great job.
I'm saying. All right, you all. This is going to be the longest song you see me do in the set. It is 6 minutes, so it's not short. It's pretty demanding. I know we have Deltarune as our finale, which is incredible. I was like, it's related. It's such a fun map to do. I wanted to include it. This is also our only ranked map that we're doing. And by ranked, I mean the community ranking system. You can see the star rating right here. That is specifically for the Beat Saber modding community. So when I click on this, it's gonna get loud, but you'll see I'm doing a rating there. That's actually gonna look like it's less than Expert Plus, but trust me, it's just because they wanted to include an even harder version. Which basically necessitates like robot arms. I don't know. So we're gonna get into this. Feel free if you all need to take over for anything you can. We'll probably have a spot for donations in the middle, but yeah, Jashabi and Olaf, this is such a fun map. So 6.67 stars for this. I'm just gonna get into it because it's a long map.
Good luck, gamer.
Thank you. It's so fun. It's so much fun. This is a remix of Megalovania by Camellia, who's an incredible artist and does a lot of the base game maps for this for Beat Saber.
If you're familiar with Camellia, you're familiar with how common they show up on rhythm games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially with Beat Saber.
And every song, for the most part, extremely high BPM and everything. It's awesome, as you can tell already.
There we go.
Let's make some noise for Fu, folks. Yep.
part's so hard.
Nice dodges.
Yeah, this is going super well so far.
This song just speaks for itself. We're not talking a whole lot. We're trying to have this song pump for you all at home.
Yeah.
Great start.
Thank you.
So good, man. So good.
It's so good.
Love this song.
This remix absolutely hits.
Yeah.
It's particularly cool that we're starting the week off with some Undertale, Megalovania, you know, Deltarune energy, and ending it out as well with our closer. It's so exciting.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get a Deltarune song in the showcase. Kind of. You'll see what I mean. You know what? Let's do a quick donation.
Oh, believe me, I have a quick donation. How about a $10,000 anonymous donation?
Wow. Let's go.
Who says the S stands for shoulder strength, and that went to our Sekiro Extra Inner Bosses incentive. We are now just $12,000 away from meeting that before we even get Mitriz on stage. Thank you
Holy
so
moly.
much,
Wow.
everyone.
Let's just do it. Let's just beat it before. Why not?
I get it. This is a really good song.
Yeah.
It's so good.
We don't want to talk over it.
I know,
It's just
right?
so good.
All right. I forgot. This is actually the slow part. Let's get one more quick donation.
Absolutely. I have a $100 donation here from Emerald Pond with no comment, but it all goes to support Doctors Without Borders. And friends, I wanted to let you know we have crossed $10,000 total raised with our new Twitch extension,
Woo!
Awesome.
letting you donate to MSF directly on Twitch. So thank you so much, everyone.
And our first day. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
All right, you all. You ready for the hard part?
I think
What?
so. Are you ready for the hard part? You're asking us.
I've been waiting all showcase to say that. It'll get there. I basically, once this picks up, do not get a break till the end of the song.
I mean, yeah, that's a good thing to bring back up. This is a 6-minute intense song the whole time. Like, get that little break in between, and that's about it.
I expect to be going in Twitch chat after this and seeing so many dancing emotes when this song drops. Let's see it, Twitch chat. Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's make some noise. Wow.
Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible.
I also want to point out that was a 300 note streak during that final part. What an amazing job.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Wow. Fantastic.
Quack, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Please take a breather, Fu. That was absurd. I have $25 here from Gray and Argentus, who says, we discovered Beat Saber from Fu's run years ago and have been hooked ever since. It's so exciting to see it here again.
Thank you so much. Hopefully I haven't been making too much noise around this headset. All right. Okay, we're gonna go into our last map here for the main showcase. So we're gonna be swapping views, and you'll definitely get why when we get into Vivify. I'm taking a breath, okay. So the last one, I gotta hype up my Sonic games this week. I'm so excited for all our Sonic games. We had our incredible opener today, Super Sonic, during our Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It was awesome. Now this is for a Sonic Frontier. This is from Sonic Frontiers, but it's just so much fun. It's so difficult. It has some of the newer mapping stuff, like block styles that Beat Saber added in their base game as well. So let's hope I don't mess up any patterns. And we'll get into this one, and then we're gonna swap on over. So thanks for watching so far. I hope you enjoy this one. It's really fun. Okay. Such a good song, by the way.
I love this song. It's so good.
It's so good. All right, just passing it is enough, honestly. All these broken up blocks, if you do not like swipe all the way through them properly, they will not count. So
Yeah.
they're the ones I will miss the most in the song. I'm gonna try my best.
You also note the little trails that you'll be seeing along the notes. It's kind of like the game's way of saying you should have your Saber follow along that trail to the next note.
Yeah.
That's
there.
like one of those. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, this is the first iteration of us seeing that, and the
Yes.
the like 6, 7 blocks, whatever else. This whole soundtrack is so good too for this game.
Very
Yes.
This section particularly is, as you can tell, there's a lot of volume of blocks.
Yes.
At any given moment. They're just kind of coming in spurts, and you'll see that across this song. I think this is probably one of the biggest examples of that.
Placement's pretty tricky too.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
like,
It's very rude to throw in those multiple blocks there. I believe they're called poodle blocks.
No, not these.
Not these ones? Okay.
actually don't know the official term for these.
Okay. It's very rude to sneak those ones in, though.
At this speed, it's hard.
Nice.
The amount of wrist dexterity you need to be playing at this level is off the charts as well.
Well, it's interesting too because at high levels of Beat Saber gameplay, like obviously you want to be able to be moving your arms, moving your body as much as possible, and you actually do have to move around a lot of the walls often. But when you get to a point where the notes are coming so fast, you have to move your wrists in a way that it's mostly wrist movement.
Right.
When you're first starting, it's a lot of like arm movement, trying to like physically, you know, you're feeling like you're kind of hitting the notes as they appear. But when you get to high levels, you have to just do a lot of flicking of the wrist.
Right. And that just comes with like a lot of practice too.
Totally.
Too fast. Sometimes I'm too nervous, so I swing a little bit faster than I need to. All right, bridge. Here we go.
Oh, I love this part.
It's so good.
Oof.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Nice job.
Yeah, that was really well done.
Good news is it passed.
It's a bit of a sigh of relief, right?
Yes.
I gotta say the comparison for watching Fu on the green screen side is as if she's like swatting at a fly. That's
Right.
She's like,
Right.
get away.
A really annoying fly. Get out of here.
Nice job.
Yeah,
That's
that was well done.
time, technically, for our regular showcase.
Let's make some noise in the room for Kungfufruitcup, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Alrighty, from here, we're not done. I'm gonna swap over if you all are ready. If production, everybody's ready for Vivify? All right, let's do a quick explanation, and if y'all wanna move to the first person cam big, I don't know, you let me know. So Vivify, a quick explanation of the modding community is that the modding community has done a bunch of amazing things, and at one point, a few years ago, they were able to figure out how to modify assets within Beat Saber. So you could take blocks, walls, bombs, lighting effects that are in the game, assets they've added into some of the packs you can buy, all of that, and been like, we know how to use these, we can put these into our own maps, make walls do all kinds of cool things, kind of like the Castlevania one we did earlier. However, as cool as those are, and they're incredible, earlier this year, like 4-ish months ago, the community said, just kidding, we're gonna one-up that. And they introduced a thing called Vivify, which is another series of mods that you add that allows you to now add Unity assets into the game. So you can see things in Beat Saber that you've never seen before. However, you may recognize them from other games or other circumstances. So we're gonna get into that. And it's so much fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Do you want me to do a quick countdown?
Hey.
We can count down. Why don't you all go ahead and count down, and then we'll get into our first song here.
I think we're still loading up some of the maps here for one of our views here, Fu. So give it just one.
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
I'm gonna have a cup. I'm gonna have a
Take an extra
water.
big gulp of water here for a moment.
I'm gonna have a cup of water. Yeah.
No problem. Maybe if we have some donations over.
That's what I was gonna say.
I think a very appropriate donation. I have $115 here from Beat Saber Modding Group.
Oh.
Rings a bell. They say this donation comes from members of the Beat Saber Modding Group. Thank you for showcasing Vivify. It wouldn't be possible without the amazing team at Total BS. I assume that is Total Beat Saber. Everybody, let's get hyped for the Vivify showcase. To Kungfufruitcup, don't forget to hit those 115s.
I'm gonna try.
No pressure.
You're probably good to keep ripping some donations here while we hold on for a second.
Absolutely. I have $50 here from Sophie B, who says, I'm out of breath just watching this amazing Beat Saber run. I also have $50 here from Tulip Rose, who says, Fu, you are inspiring and amazing. $50 donated for your amazing combo count while talking nonchalantly. I also have $5 here from Deficit Disorder, who says, I could not donate on the game of musical swords, Spin Eternal.
Ooh, Spin Eternal is such a good song. It's another Camellia song. Excellent song. You want to give us another one?
Absolutely. I have $5 here from X10 Power, who says, good luck, everyone, at GDQ.
Let's go. I will say, I want to do a quick shout out, by the way, to the team who helped me get all of this very complicated setup done to make this showcase happen in person. It was a labor of love. So like huge props to everybody on production.
Our tech crew.
Holy moly. I was like, I'm here, what do you need? Here's all my stuff, and they just made so much happen. So it's pretty wild to see this like here in person. It's pretty cool. Are we ready to go? No, we're hanging out.
While we hang out, I want to let everyone know that we are I'm sorry, perilously close to $30,000 raised out of $40,000 for that Sekiro Extra Inner Bosses incentive. We are so close. I want to see if we can get it before we go to Sekiro and give Mitriz some fantastic news when he first sets up to start crushing that run.
Also, this is not Mitch's only game in this marathon. He's also going to be doing some Get to Work, which is an extremely different style of game. It's a bit of a kind of rage game.
Yeah, very much so, I would say.
It's about climbing the corporate ladder.
Yeah.
I would say it's a very accurate representation.
It's really fun when you're going up, and then when you don't go up anymore, it's not as fun. So ideally during the run, you're going up, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. I would agree.
I mean, they do share a commonality, which is that I know I'm no good at them. But I also have $100 here from Mini Kitty, who says, that's my friend, Fu, but also Sonic. You're my hero. Love you so much. Shout out to everyone at GDQ for 15 years of incredible runs, memories, and making a positive difference in the world. Less than 3.
Let's go. Thank you, Katie. That is incredible. Audience, can you do me a favor? I want you to tell me your favorite Sonic game on 3, okay? I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1. Sonic Adventure 2!
Wow,
I like how you asked the audience and then you just shouted your own over
I was listening and I was like,
okay.
I want to input too.
I love
it.
It was awesome. Quack, you got maybe 1 or 2 more?
Absolutely. I have $100 here from Heinrich, who says, when the world feels like such a dark place and so many are struggling, it is so gratifying to see GDQ holding the line and doing what they do best. Thank you to the entire GDQ team, and thank you to Doctors Without Borders.
Let's go. What other incentives do we have coming up?
Right now, we have just crossed 30K on that Sekiro incentive. You all are doing so phenomenal. It looks like we also have an open bid war for Picking the Familiar for Time Spinner. It looks like Merchant Crow, which is, and let me be so clear, Twitch chat, the objectively correct answer, so thank you, is in the lead with $416 raised for MSF toward it. But perhaps you are a Kobo fan or a Demon fan. Those are our 2 runner-ups. Those are both hovering at around $170, $180 total. So if you want to swap the lead, get those donations in towards that bid war. I also have $25 here from Evie Nix, who says, you go, Fu, sending love from the audience. First time in person, and what a run to see on day 1.
Hi, Evie. I know, how wild to have a rhythm game on the first day of the marathon. I was surprised, and then I was like, oh, thank you. Now I get to not be nervous about it for the rest of the week. It's great.
I also want to shout out the variety we've had, from first-time attendees to people reflecting on 15 years of GDQ, all sending you love right now, Fu. It is truly something so special.
Absolutely. But you know what's really cool about this event in particular are some of the new things that we've added to this marathon. I'm sure those of you here, we need to tell people at home about our new sections right outside of this room, as in our Artist Alley and our Dev Alley. Who's enjoying the Artist Alley and the Dev Alley? I know. It's incredible. We have some amazing artists who've come and set up, and then I want to test out some games too. I've already bought something. So excited. So please, those of who are here, check those out. And those at home, come to a GDQ. We have more than ever to do. I think with that, we're ready to get into our...
We absolutely are.
Vivify, let's get it. All right. We're doing it. It's happening. This is the thing I was the most excited about. Now, we can get started. I'll just do a quick countdown then.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Counting down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Enjoy Vivify. We're going to be doing this in first person, and I'm not having any kind of HUD, nothing like that. And you'll see why. This map is going to start kind of normal, but we'll get into it. I think this first one is a little bit more subtle. So I think you'll notice kind of what's happening when the vivify parts of it pick up. But this is like,
oh yeah, so go for it.
I was just gonna say this is based on like a kind of a normal song in the base game of Beat Saber. And it starts a little slow, don't worry. Not all of these are as fast or as challenging in this way, but yeah.
One thing I was gonna add is in case you missed the explanation before, we are literally importing Unity assets into Beat Saber. So here we go. Oh.
Fu?
Oh.
You good?
Fu.
Wait, are you good? Where are you?
Where? I don't know. Wait a minute. Am I in the back rooms right now?
How did you get there?
I have no idea. Okay, but we have something about blocks. That one looks weird.
Okay.
I think that arrow's facing the wrong way. Am I doing something? Why am I here?
I don't know. I can hear you. I cannot see you right now,
There's
but
blocks.
I can hear you.
I'm just gonna hit some blocks and see what happens. Okay, that block looks really weird. I do not like it. I'm just gonna, it says do not hit, so I'm just gonna not hit those.
Sure.
Do you think I'll be safe down here?
I hope so. You're down your own. We can't see.
Yeah, we literally can't see you right now. Can we get someone to get her back here? Like, sometime soon?
I'm hoping that hitting enough blocks will like transport me back. I'm not sure.
We'll have to find out.
Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just scared of these weird blocks. Also, I would never want to be in the back room, so this is a really unfortunate time for me. But we'll figure it out. Quack, do you think like a quick donation might help me out of here?
Oh, absolutely. How about $250 from Tyler Scheid, who
Hi,
says,
Tyler.
loving seeing Fu showcase her kung fu skills with these sabers on beat.
Thanks, Tyler. Can you help me out here, please, actually? That would be great. Oh, I'm so scared of these blocks. Ooh, I don't like these.
Okay, they seem to have stopped. So
Is that it?
Is that it? Or
all right,
is there
there they
more?
go.
Weird.
I'm
Now-
not sure
now
what's
what?
going to happen now. What was that? Oh, God!
All right. Well, anyway, back to playing some Beat Saber.
So that's Vivify. Oh, I love doing that bit. So, I mean, for anybody who has played Beat Saber out there but has not seen this yet, you're probably like, what do you mean you can do this now? It's so cool. This is such a, again, labor of love, much like production setting this up. Labor of love to put into these for Beat Saber. You can check out a bunch of these songs in a row. If you look up Extra Sensory 2, it's gonna have the initial songs that released with all of these mods all together like in a pack. We're gonna be doing a few of those. However, I found some that are game related people have put out in the last couple months, one of which is as recent as a week ago. It's not even up on YouTube yet. I searched like 2 days ago. I was like, nobody's even put it up yet. So really excited to show that off. Who likes being coconut mauled? Anybody wanna get coconut mauled? Oh, and we'll get a donation after this one. I'm too excited.
I just get so happy when this song comes on.
Here we go.
You just got coconut mauled. Share this with all your friends to totally coconut maul them.
My favorite thing is the block in the background that's jumping up and down out of joy.
I didn't notice that.
There's two. You'll also see a
Yeah,
block
yeah.
playing out of a saxophone. You'll see Waluigi dancing at some point. Look out for him on the right. There's a lot of random things on this map to look out for. There's the block. Sorry, the floor's a little shaky in this one.
The little saxophone is so
It's
cute.
adorable.
There's two maps in this showcase that are like very techy, so they're gonna be difficult to pass in some ways because of what they require as a player. And I'll tell you more about those when we get there. I like how we slowly go around the track. Okay,
is very
look out for
cute.
Waluigi. I'll turn my headset a little bit.
Yo, there it is.
I know we've kind of already talked about it, but like it's still so incredible to think that this is all in Beat Saber now that you can
Right.
do like the creative freedom you can have now is so fun.
It makes it just that much the higher level of immersion too. I just think it just upgrades it in such a big way.
Oh, totally agree.
If there's any way for us to get more blocks playing the saxophone, I'm down for it, you know?
Coconut Mall aside, just more blocks playing saxophone. It's just what we need in life.
And there's some random stuff happening in the background, like on the billboards. Is that kid from kindergarten?
It is, yes, indeed. I noticed that at the start, too. I didn't want to throw you off right away.
I've done this map a few times. You're fine. All right, that's Coconut Mall. I do not like that guy.
Stop looking at me.
Hi.
Oh, we got mappers for these last two, by the way?
Oh my gosh, excellent point. Yes, we sure do. Good point. First of all, Joe Tastic was one of the ones who worked on Undefeatable. I meant to point that out. And Syndicate. Jay Ilovsky, thank you for the Breezer. Super cool Viv map. I love how it's called Unstable Build, by the way. Hilarious. And then Nugget and Rash, once again, coming in for We Coconut Mall. Now we're going into this charity save version of Super Mario 64. But first, Quack, a donation, please.
Absolutely. $20 from Robotoxin, who says, so excited to see you do this showcase. It's always impressive to watch you play this game. Good job. Keep it up.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robotoxin. Alrighty. Who likes Mario 64? You excited for it on Saturday, Friday?
I love Mario 64.
You do?
Saturday.
I do. I really do.
I remember the schedule. Yes, I know you love Mario 64. Let's go. Alrighty, what if you could be in the beginning of the game hanging out with Lackey 2? But anybody who has motion sickness, do not play this map. Just watch it. Because we're literally hanging out. Here we go.
So cool.
This just makes me so happy.
Why have blocks when you can have Goombas? And why have Beat Saber bombs when you can have regular Mario bombs?
The Bob-Bombs.
Here he comes in full PNG glory. All right. Huge shout out to a newbie for...
That might be the hardest one yet.
I know. It was a very slight modification, but making this perfect to do for the charity map. I reached out to this mapper, and they were like, yeah, I can totally modify it for you really quick. So nice of them to do that. Really, really appreciate it. It's incredible. Quack, before we get into the next one, it's your time.
Absolutely. I have $50 here from Revampin, who says, so glad you're back safe from the back rooms. Loving this showcase. You're doing great.
Thank you so much. Hi, Riff. Okay, the next one I want to say, if you have any light sensitivity, flashing lights, this is going to be by far the one with the most flashing lights. Please be careful. You'll see what I mean. But if anybody likes space and is okay with flashing lights, you're probably really going to like this one. All right, this is a really legitimately gorgeous, gorgeous map. And you'll see we have some custom sabers.
So cool.
And custom blocks, very shiny. We're gonna get real flashy.
I love the whooshies of the sabers.
That's an official term, whooshies.
Yeah, whooshy, yes.
Yeah, they're whooshies, exactly. I said flashing lights and I meant it. Hang on, it'll be worth it, trust me. I have a few people in my community who are fighting to say that this is their favorite of the Vivify maps that have come out so far. I mean,
so beautiful.
Cool.
Space. We love space. I'm in space. As you're donating today, I'd love to know your favorite space facts.
I was gonna say one thing that's really cool about this too is it kind of looks, in some ways, the blocks are stars from far away and they're kind of coming into view.
I never thought about it like
right?
that. That's a cool way to think about this. Yeah. I also just really like this song.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
It's a vibe.
Oh, wait, something's happening with my sabers. Uh-oh, they're getting really far away.
You're finally becoming tall.
Wow!
That's wild. Live on stage.
Got him.
Get there.
All right, they're back. Ooh. All right, are we ready?
I think so.
So cool.
so pretty.
All right, for this beautiful landscape, Quack, give me your most like gentle and calm donation voice.
Hey friends, have you wanted to donate to Doctors Without Borders directly from Twitch? Well now, thanks to our Twitch extension, you absolutely can do that. From the pop-up menu, you can donate direct to Doctors Without Borders or choose Support Games Done Quick
Wait.
to subscribe to the channel.
Who can do it?
Everyone.
That's incredible.
That was unplanned.
That's wild.
That was beautiful.
Such a euphoric and, you know,
Yeah.
just amazing song, great visualizations, just an amazing map.
I love it.
And thank you to Swifter for creating that. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm gonna get into this one right away just to make sure we're good on time. So I found this map a week ago because I was like, okay, super new, amazing game, Expedition 33, hello?
Yup.
And we love the soundtrack from that game. It's so, so good. So when somebody showed me this map and was like, just try it, I was like, you're right, this needs to go in the showcase. Now this is what I mean by poodles. You're gonna see like 50 notes in a string. If I miss any of them, I fail the map. It doesn't matter, we're on no fail. I just found this map, but it's very cool. I hope that you enjoy it. The music, incredible, as we know, for those who have played. Here we are on the pier. You'll see we currently have our beautiful chroma, and the blocks are changing colors as they spawn in half the time. That's a poodle.
Wow.
So it's just gentle swipes through them.
It's probably like 20 notes in each of those strings or something like that. It's like
Yeah.
gross.
Or more. So yeah, if I look away, it's over. But that's okay.
You'll notice our 34 in the distance with our paintress as well, sitting calmly in the distance.
For those who haven't played, don't worry. This is just a reference to the
Yeah.
very beginning of the game.
No worries. You're not getting spoiled here.
Yeah. The most you'll see is a scene from an area of the game. But that's it. Oh, there it is.
Had to get one of those in.
Right. This is what happens if you were to do it wrong.
Right.
They have versions without these like long strings of notes, but it looks nicer to do.
It's also appropriate for like the actual like long notes that they're singing in the song as well.
Yes.
It's very fitting.
Yeah. You probably feel pretty cool when you're just kind of slowly waving your arms through like this, you know?
You do.
It's almost like you're like conducting kind of.
Right,
Like,
right.
yeah.
And that's what's really cool is using blocks like this to get like these simulations of feelings in your arms and whatnot. So like, you know, we talked about the circle movements and
Right.
different patterns for that, and the switching, the swaying from the side to side. This is a good way, like you said, to feel like you're conducting a symphony,
Yeah.
you know?
It's like physicality is an important part of the song and
Yeah.
like feeling of performance as well. And this is like a really good example of that.
And it helps you get into the song more too.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
What a beautiful song.
I was
Oh,
almost...
we lost our chroma.
Uh-oh.
If you know
And the number's gone.
The number's changing.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
I was almost going to put you on the spot for this one, actually. I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
Request
Wait,
that you
coming back.
sing along.
Coming back? Yeah, right.
Chroma's back. Uh-oh, it's 33 now.
33.
Ooh.
If you have not played this game, you absolutely have to. It's a top contender for this year. And just also, we're highlighting this game later in the week with an interview.
I was gonna say, we
I
may be
know.
previewing this game a little bit
I
here.
know. We're going to be bringing our friend Etiquette on to showcase a little bit of Expedition 33 later in the week, so look out for that, for some of the glitchless highlights.
It's so pretty.
It's very pretty. Nice
you
job.
can see like yeah. There's so much cool stuff to look around there. Yes.
Really nice job.
Okay, I have 2 more maps to show you, and they are, as great as these are, the last 2 are my absolute favorite. Before that, Quack, do you have a donation for us you want to say?
Absolutely, $25 from Kikru Wolf, who says, "You got this, Kungfufruitcup, less than 3."
Thank you so much. Alrighty, okay. I have to preface. This next one it's incredible. And let's imagine what you get when you mix Deltarune with an internet meme about cleaning your house. Yeah, and that's kind of all I'm gonna say.
That's all.
That's all there is to say.
Yeah.
You know what? Also, like the most chaotic map I may have ever seen in this game, and I'm so excited that I get to show it to you today. Also, very hard. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thanks. Give it a sec. Who wants to be a big shot? And get their house clean at the same time. Here we go. Oh, very tricky.
Yeah, the way the blocks come in for this one, they change a lot. You'll see. You're gonna love it. It's great. I love Vivify.
It's so cool.
I'm like, somebody put way too much effort into this map. It's incredible. Oh!
Someone had to code this into a video game.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're seeing this all correctly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going over here.
And in case you're not catching this from the first person view, Fu is like turning physically in the space to hit some of those blocks. So turning 90 degrees to hit some of those. Super cool.
Oh.
One other thing I was going to note about the blocks, specifically in this one, you'll note that the blocks are physically changed. Oh, yeah.
Bang, bang.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. She's still playing, by the way.
Still playing, yep.
Yeah.
Completely covered up screen. I just love how the blocks change throughout the map, and they're exploding, or they're small, or they're like twisting and turning. It's just so unique.
Or doing that.
Oh, so cool.
Okay, here we go. I gotta move a lot.
Wow.
Like you're training for boxing right now,
Gotta crouch. So this is what Deltarune's gonna look like?
Mm-hmm.
And the lime scale's gone. Oh, it's so good.
And you passed as well.
I did.
You passed that madness. That's awesome.
I sure did. Oh, did not mean to click that. We don't want that. All right, before we get into our last one, let's get one final donation here from Quack.
One final donation that I think sums it up perfectly. $50 from Anonymous, who simply says, "This is such an amazing Beat Saber showcase."
Vivify is so cool. It's so cool. I was like, this is not even about me. This is to show off how hard this community works in the Beat Saber modding community to make such incredible things for us to be able to do. And I'm just happy to bring it to you all and present it to this audience because it's absolutely worth seeing. You can tell how much love they put into this game to make something even as silly as this map right here.
Did we cover that mapper for that last one and then the final map we have?
Cover what?
The mapper.
This is Drubix. Oh, and the last one was Rate Gyro and Mad Chase. Thank you for the reminder.
Of course.
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna do my outro now because I just want you all to enjoy the last map. It's so cool. If you love Outer Wilds, this map is for you.
It's the best game ever made.
It's for you. It's really cool. I actually did it before I played the game, and then I played the game and was like, oh, I
cannot
understand.
believe you got spoiled from a Beat Saber map. It's actually wild. I tell you this all the time. It's so wild.
I know. But,
Totally.
okay, before I go, BobbyBurm and Bird650 are excellent content creators. They make so much good stuff. Please go give them a follow, and thank you so much for the commentary. You all are incredible. And it's the same name everywhere online. If you want to follow, you can do whatever you want. Okay. But please give a huge shout out to the Beat Saber botting community. All right, let's enjoy some Outer Wilds as our last song of this showcase. Here we go. Oh, there goes my ship.
Bye, ship.
Wait, but what happens now?
Oh, probably nothing. Oh.
Hold.
Ooh.
All right. Guess what we get to see? Our actual map in reverse, just like in the game. This is what I literally just did. How cool is that?
It's so cool. It's phenomenal.
Okay, and pose. This picture. there goes our probe.
Bye, Scout.
All right, and that's the showcase.
Yo, let's make some noise for Fu one more time.
Incredible job.
Thank you all so much. I've already done my outro. I'm so excited for the rest of this incredible marathon. You'll see me again. Don't worry about me. Follow Bobby and Bird. Get excited for Sekiro. I cannot wait. Quack, take it from here. Thank you all so much. You're so great.